and found a man on the ground, shot in the chest. This is Lakeisha Hughley. She tells us the victim they found is her 18-year-old son, Jaria Bell, a local rapper also known as Jah Jah.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about two different artists, man, in Florida that ran into the same situation. And when I say same situation, I'm talking about they both got shot. Now, right now, one of them is in critical condition and the other one seems to be doing all right. But man, you can't be doing that much all right when you've been shot. Now, one of these rappers is closely tied to and affiliated with Trapland Pat. Now, Trapland Pat, for those of you who've been living under a rock, is the latest signee of Fredo Bang, and actually, man, one of these up-and-coming rappers that everybody's got their eyes on in hip-hop right now, right? Trapland Pat has a homeboy by the name of Main Rugar. Now, Main Rugar, I'm not sure if he's just a musical associate or a friend, but it seems like they got a tight-knit relationship, right? Well, Main Rugar ended up getting shot yesterday, man. And he and another rapper by the name of Jah Jah also got shot. And both of these cases are eerily similar. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's first talk about this Main Rugar story, man. Now, like I said in the intro, man, Main Rugar is an associate of Trapland Pat, right? Now, Main Rugar seems to primarily do most of his music out of South Florida. So it looks like the Fort Lauderdale area. And what's wild is the story about the rapper Jah Jah is in Fort Lauderdale area as well, man. So hopefully these two things aren't connected. And actually, it looks like, man, most of the rappers around this whole situation are from that South Florida area, man. Now, he was actually in a place called Sunrise, Florida. So my bad. It's not actually there. It's like close. It's Broward County, I guess. And it says this, man. The main story or the main headline on this story says this. Rapper in critical condition after Sunrise shooting. Now, Sunrise, Florida, a South Florida rapper is in critical condition and police are searching for information after an early morning shooting Tuesday in East Sunrise. Germanic Goodwin, who performs under the name Main Rugar, was shot multiple times at about 5:30 a.m. in the 6100 block of Northwest 11th Street after leaving a recording studio, Sunrise police say, calling it an attempted murder. Now they're saying, hold up, let's stop right there. So they're saying that Main Rugar was somewhere, I wonder if this was a residence, or no, excuse me, it says he was leaving the recording studio and he got shot multiple times, and it was definitely an attempted murder, man. So it looks like somebody was gunning for Main Rugar, and we don't even know what type of situation he was in because he's still in the beginning stage of his career. Now, my apologies. I didn't do him his due diligence, so let me do that. Now, Main Rugar seems like he's got a lot of connections in the rap game so far. He's got videos on his social media page where you see he went on tour with Trapland Pat and, 147 Cowboy or just Cowboy or whatnot. Cowboy was actually on the XXL list last year, and Trapland Pat, he's one of those up-and-coming rappers that got a lot of attention, and I know you've seen his ads. There's no way you haven't seen one of his ads on YouTube if you've ever scrolled through YouTube looking at anything hip-hop related. Trapland Pat is getting a lot of push, and he's Fredo Bang's artist. Now, Fredo Bang being one of those big dogs in the game right now. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and I know you're enjoying this video, but make sure you go and you follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, and also go to my Twitter page and make sure you hit that follow button there so you can get the latest and greatest updates of when I'm dropping my videos. And man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button so we can spread this video around, and we trying to get 2,000 likes, so run them likes up. All right. As far as on the come up, you know what I mean? It's looking like real good for the setup for Trapland Pat. And Main Rugar seems like he was just getting into his function. He's got a little bit of activity on SoundCloud, but it's not much. It's not much. He was in them early stages. You could tell he was just developing, man, as you can see in the little clips that I got here, right? But it looks like he was working on music, man. And that's the same thing in the other story when we get to that. So he was leaving the recording studio, and all of a sudden, man, gunshots rang out, and he ended up getting shot. Now, this is the crazy part about his situation. Main Rugar is actually in critical condition. So, I mean, it could go any way. So, blessings to him, man. Prayers out to him or whatever in his family. Now, the story finishes by saying this. It says, Goodwin was taken to Broward Health Medical Center. Investigators are asking for the community's help in identifying the suspect or any other information in the case. And then they got a Crime Stopper reward and all that. Now, this is wild because, man, like I said, this wasn't the only shooting that took place yesterday morning involving a Florida rapper. There was another rapper by the name of Jah Jah. Now, Jah Jah, his mom took to the news just to explain what happened. And, man, let me go ahead and show this short clip.
And found a man on the ground, shot in the chest. This is Lakeisha Hughley. She tells us the victim they found is her 18-year-old son, Jah Bell, a local rapper also known as Jah Jah. Hughley tells us her son got out of his car, and all of a sudden, shots rang out.
My baby boy got shot tonight.
Now, in that news story, you heard a couple of things. You heard that, he's 18 years old. He's a local rapper by the name of Jah Jah. And it seemed like, man, the same situation that happened with Main Rugar. He was leaving the recording studio. He was back in his car, which is a really nice Infiniti. And, as soon as he backed it in and started getting out, a drive-by happened and shots rang out, man. They shot up the house. They shot up the car. And Jah Jah took some shots to the chest. Now, he was taken to the hospital, but he's actually doing all right. They said he has non-life-threatening wounds, man. So that is a blessing like you could not believe. Even the headline of the story, it says, man 18 shot in chest during drive-by shooting near Fort Lauderdale. Now, his story was near Fort Lauderdale, and it says this specifically. It says, a man was injured Tuesday morning in a drive-by shooting near Fort Lauderdale, authorities confirmed. The shooting was reported in the 2800 block or Northwest 6th Court. Broward Sheriff's Office deputies put up crime scene tape in front of several homes during the investigation. More than a dozen evidence markers were placed on the ground. The victim's mother told Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia that her 18-year-old son had just pulled up to their home in a silver Infiniti when shots were fired. So we know all that. Now, she talked about how she ran out the house, and a total of 19 shots were fired at the crib, man. This is wild, man. So I don't know what in the world was going on with Jah Jah and why they trying to get him up out of here. But between him and what happened with Main Rugar, man, they need to chill over in Broward County, man. It's just going down too hard, man. Now, you hear a lot about Broward County. You hear a lot about Broward and Florida rap. But it really, really seems like, man, they turning up a little too much, man. When you got two rappers who are local and are definitely on their grind trying to make it, get shot in the same day, the same morning. I mean, what in the world? Does making a mixtape put a target on your back these days? This is ridiculous. Now, to be honest, man, I wish the best for both of these cats, man. Hopefully they pull through. I don't know what the extent of what went down, but I just feel a lot better saying that. You know what I mean? Now, with that, what do you guys think? Do you think that Florida rap getting put on the forefront, a lot of people are starting to blow up, has, man, turned up the crime somehow? I don't know how those two things can be connected. I doubt they're connected in any way. I know music and crime aren't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a musician. You're a criminal. You get it how you live in the street. It's what you do. You know what I mean? But what do you think? Why do you think two rappers would be shot in the same morning in the same county? Doesn't that seem just a little bit odd? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.